And with that done, this one's going to be a short topic. This one is going to be a short topic because well, maybe it won't be because I've got mixed feelings about it. But we have this story about 3M suing price gougers who use Amazon to sell masks at a 1,800% markup. Now, you know, how should I put this? Reselling goods on Amazon and eBay that are in short supply but in high demand is a very, very touchy subject for a lot of people. Most people are of the opinion that it is taking advantage of a situation, that it is wrong, and that it is scummy. And they are not necessarily wrong in feeling that way. I can see the merits on that argument. And then there are some people, much less, obviously, who believe that it's not price gouging, it's a supply and demand thing. Like, hey, we are doing a service to you. We are providing this item that you otherwise would not be able to get, and we are providing it at great risk to ourselves, and we deserve some compensation for that. And I could see the merits of that argument too. A little less than the other one, but there is something to be said there. Well, 3M, the makers of the N95 masks, have definitely had enough of the price gouging, and they are taking matters into their own hands. So, here's the article. 3M is suing merchants who use Amazon to sell 3M and counterfeit masks for more than 18 times the standard price. A group of third-party merchants on Amazon operated an illegal scheme to advertise and sell counterfeit, damaged, deficient, and otherwise altered respirators to customers, 3M alleges in the complaint filed in federal court, California. 3M has dramatically increased its production of N95 respirator masks, the company says, but has kept its pricing between 63 cents and $3.40 per mask, depending on the model. The resellers in the suit, however, were allegedly selling a model that has a typical list price of $1.27 for an average of $23.21 per mask, more than 18 times higher than 3M's price. Now, Amazon's already taken it down. But this is an interesting suit. Because here's the thing. In some states, it is actually very, very much illegal to be taking advantage of a pandemic. If you, for example, have bottles of water, you bought them legally, there was no issue, but now there's a short supply of water. It's just, no, I'm not going to actually dump it out. I'm going to take a sip, though. Like, all of a sudden, there's no water. There is no water, and bottled water is now a commodity. And that person who bought the water legally is now selling what would normally be a 25 cents bottle of water for $2, just for example. In some states, that is illegal, but it's not illegal in all states. And so, depending on where these sellers were, 3M might have a very difficult task in prosecuting those people. Now, what's also interesting about this suit, though, is that they have also alleged that counterfeit masks were also being sold. And my question in this is, and we might actually look at some comments before we end the story, so if you have any comments about any of this, please, now's your time to share them, because we might be addressing them. I don't know if 3M can actually sue anyone for counterfeit masks. I mean, not unless the counterfeit masks had their branding on them, which if that's what they do, then maybe they have the right to sue them. But if you're just making a counterfeit mask and overcharging, I'm sure that's illegal. I'm not saying it's not, but I don't know if 3M has the right to sue those people who are making the counterfeit masks and selling them for 18 times the standard price. Anyway, 3M seeks financial penalties against the resellers, but says any monetary awards it receives will be donated to charitable C virus relief efforts, which, hopefully that is true. But they legally don't have to do that, and who knows if they actually will. Now, let me kind of just go over and see what some of you are saying. Let's see here. Tamara says, no, they should keep it. People complain about everything, then everyone will want to take everything. Oh, that's for HBO Mask. So no one really has anything to say about the masks, apparently. By the way, if you're watching live, thumbs up would be appreciated if you haven't. So anyway, I don't know. This is kind of weird. I understand where 3M is coming from, but in terms of the masks that were legally bought and resold at a higher price, unless the sellers are from a state which does criminalize price gouging during a pandemic or a disaster or, act of God or whatever, that would be a hard case for them to win. And as for the counterfeits, while counterfeiting items and selling them are certainly illegal, unless they're using the 3M branding, I don't think it's 3M's place to sue these people. Now, they might just be trying to bring attention to it, and then they'll let law enforcement take care of it, provided we don't defund the police too much. Sorry, bad joke, but I could not resist. So I don't know, but this is going to be. I'm kind of curious to see where this one goes. But I'd like to know, what do all of you think about this? Do you think 3M is in a good place to sue the price gougers and the counterfeiters? Do you think they have a case, or do you think they really don't have a case? I'd love to know. Comment below. Like, favorite, share, subscribe, and as always, flame responsibly.